Welcome to our channel. We are so glad you found your way here. Let us help you fall asleep. Let's begin with the sleep of insects. Why bees need to dream. Take a slow, deep breath in and release it. Let the weight of the day fade away as we embark on an unhurried, atmospheric journey through the wonders of the cosmos. Your mind is quiet. The universe is vast, and we are ready to explore. This subject reveals intricate behaviors, often overlooked in the bustling world of entomology. Sleep serves as a critical function for many species, including insects, allowing for restorative processes essential to their survival. Within this realm, bees exhibit fascinating sleep patterns that reflect both their social structures and individual needs. Observations indicate that these creatures undergo distinct states of rest, characterized by periods of immobility and lowered responsiveness. In many cases, bees enter a phase reminiscent of mammalian REM sleep, showcasing potential dreamlike activity, which may play a role in memory consolidation and learning. The patterns of sleep are influenced by environmental cues, such as light exposure and the hive's activity levels, prompting variations in duration and depth. The impact of such sleep on hive dynamics is profound. Worker bees, for example, tend to synchronize their sleep cycles, creating a harmonious rhythm that supports the overall function of the colony. This collective behavior enhances efficiency in foraging and brood care. Understanding these sleep patterns opens new avenues of research, revealing not only the complexities of insect life, but also their responses to stressors, such as habitat loss and climate change. These insights contribute to a broader comprehension of ecological balance, underscoring the significance of preserving these vital pollinators. The importance of sleep manifests across numerous species, revealing a fundamental biological necessity. Insects, mammals, and birds exhibit various sleep patterns, each adapted to their ecological niche. For bees, sleep plays a crucial role in memory consolidation, enabling them to navigate efficiently and communicate effectively within their colonies. They enter a state akin to rapid eye movement sleep, suggesting that dreaming may facilitate problem-solving and social interactions. This phenomenon is not exclusive to bees. Other species, such as fruit flies, exhibit similar sleep stages, hinting at a shared evolutionary trait among diverse organisms. Sleep helps regulate metabolic functions, supports immune responses, and fosters neural development, contributing to overall health and survival. In the realm of mammals, the intricacies of sleep become even more pronounced. Different sleep cycles serve distinct purposes, from repairing tissues to processing experiences. The variability in sleep architecture across species highlights the adaptability of life, responding to environmental pressures and lifestyle demands. Birds display remarkable sleep behaviors, including unihemispheric slow-wave sleep, allowing them to remain vigilant against predators while resting. Such adaptations ensure survival in competitive ecosystems. Understanding these diverse sleep mechanisms enriches knowledge of biological rhythms, reinforcing the interconnectedness of life and the intricate web of dependencies that sustain ecosystems. Insect physiology reveals remarkable adaptations that enable survival in diverse environments. These organisms possess an exoskeleton, a tough outer structure that provides protection and support, while allowing flexibility. This exoskeleton is critical for maintaining internal hydration, a vital aspect for survival in various habitats. The respiratory system, consisting of a network of tracheae, facilitates efficient gas exchange, delivering oxygen directly to tissues while minimizing water loss. Neurological structures play an essential role, with a centralized brain and a decentralized nervous system that allows for rapid responses to stimuli. Many insects exhibit complex behaviors, including navigation and communication, often facilitated by sophisticated sensory organs. Compound eyes and antennae enhance their ability to perceive the environment, crucial for foraging and social interactions. The digestive system varies among species, with specialized organs adapted for processing different types of food. This allows insects to exploit a wide range of resources, from nectar to decaying organic matter. Reproductive strategies also differ significantly, with some species displaying elaborate courtship behaviors, while others engage in more straightforward mating processes. These physiological features underscore the adaptability of insects, allowing them to thrive in ecosystems across the globe. Their interactions with plants and other organisms further illustrate the delicate balance that sustains life within these intricate systems. Diverse evolutionary paths have shaped the necessity of sleep across the insect kingdom. This phenomenon, once thought to be a unique characteristic of higher organisms, reveals itself in various forms among these small creatures. Observations indicate that certain insects exhibit sleep-like states, characterized by decreased movement and responsiveness, which serve vital functions. The evolutionary advantage lies in energy conservation and the enhancement of cognitive processes. Insects such as fruit flies demonstrate patterns of sleep that align with circadian rhythms. Research shows that during these periods of rest, neural connections strengthen, facilitating memory retention and learning. Such adaptations highlight the complexity embedded within even the smallest life forms. The emergence of sleep is believed to correlate with their ecological roles, where the demands of foraging and reproduction necessitate periods of inactivity to optimize efficiency and survival. Within this spectrum, bees exemplify a nuanced understanding of rest. Their sleep behavior varies according to environmental conditions and social structure. The collective hive dynamics impact individual sleep needs, revealing a remarkable interplay between social obligations and personal health. As these organisms engage in their nightly repose, a mysterious process unfolds, allowing for the integration of experiences that shape their behavior and interactions. This intricate evolution of sleep across insects underscores the fundamental importance of rest for the maintenance of biodiversity and ecological stability. The neurological basis of sleep in insects reveals a complex interplay of cellular mechanisms and neurochemical signaling. Research indicates that distinct neural circuits regulate sleep patterns, highlighting the evolutionary adaptations that facilitate this essential behavior. In this region, the presence of specific neurotransmitters, such as serotonin and dopamine, plays a pivotal role in governing sleep-wake cycles. These compounds act on various receptors, modulating the insect's state of consciousness and responsiveness to environmental cues. The brain of an insect, though minuscule, exhibits remarkable organization, with various regions dedicated to sensory processing, motor control, and sleep regulation. In particular, the central complex, a cluster of neurons, is implicated in the modulation of sleep states. This organization allows for the integration of sensory information while operating in a resting state, ensuring survival even in dormancy. Research has shown that sleep deprivation can lead to impaired cognitive functions, notably affecting learning and memory. This observation underscores the necessity of sleep for maintaining neural health and functionality. Specific studies have demonstrated that during sleep, certain genes are activated, promoting cellular repair and memory consolidation. As scientists delve deeper into the intricacies of insect sleep, the significance of these findings extends beyond just their biology, illuminating broader insights into the evolutionary pressures that shape behaviors across species. Distinction emerges between sleep and rest in insect behavior, highlighting the complexities of these states. Sleep is characterized by specific physiological changes, including reduced responsiveness to stimuli and alterations in brain activity. This period allows for essential functions such as memory consolidation and metabolic regulation. In contrast, rest serves as a less intense state where insects may remain semi-alert and capable of responding to environmental threats. Among various species, the manifestation of sleep can vary considerably. Some insects display clear sleep patterns, while others exhibit a more fragmented or less defined approach. The mechanisms underlying these states might be influenced by environmental factors and life history traits. For instance, social insects like bees often synchronize their sleep cycles with colony needs, ensuring collective efficiency and survival. Research indicates that during sleep, neural connections strengthen, aiding in the retention of foraging routes and floral preferences. This aspect underscores the potential cognitive benefits associated with sleep, extending beyond mere energy conservation. Observations suggest that even interruptions in sleep can impact decision-making processes, further emphasizing its critical role in the life of an insect. Understanding these nuances not only enriches knowledge about insect biology, but also poses intriguing questions about the evolutionary significance of sleep in the animal kingdom. Behavioral indicators reveal much about the sleep patterns of insects. In many species, the presence of quiescence marks a distinct state where activity significantly decreases. During this period, responsiveness to external stimuli diminishes, indicating a form of rest akin to sleep. In honeybees, for instance, researchers have documented a specific posture where individuals become motionless, curling their bodies slightly as they settle into this state. This behavior suggests a deeper physiological change as metabolic rates decline during these moments of rest. The rhythmic patterns of movement also provide significant insight. Observations show that these creatures exhibit cycles of activity that correspond with environmental cues such as light and temperature. This synchronization with their surroundings enhances survival, allowing them to avoid predators during vulnerable times. Furthermore, the interplay between sleep and foraging behavior illustrates a complex relationship. Bees tend to engage in increased foraging activity after periods of rest, suggesting that sleep plays a crucial role in memory consolidation and efficiency in resource gathering. Different insect species display varying durations and qualities of sleep-like states. The diversity among them raises questions about adaptive significance across ecological niches. For instance, those residing in less stable environments may develop more pronounced sleep behaviors, optimizing their survival strategies in response to constant threats. These observations deepen the understanding of sleep's role in the broader context of life on Earth. Circadian rhythms govern various biological functions within insects, including the intricate cycles of sleep. These internal clocks, influenced by light and dark cycles, dictate when these creatures are active and when they retreat into rest. In this region, the synchronization with environmental cues is paramount for survival, guiding behaviors related to foraging and reproduction. During the nocturnal hours, metabolic processes slow, allowing for restorative functions that are essential to maintaining overall health. This period of inactivity is characterized by distinct patterns of brain activity, suggesting that even in sleep, insects engage in memory consolidation and learning. The presence of specific neurotransmitters further supports the complexity of these sleep states. And hives, social insects such as bees exhibit synchronized sleep patterns, enhancing colony efficiency. Rest periods align with foraging times, optimizing energy expenditure and resource management. The implications of these rhythms extend beyond individual survival. They contribute to the stability of entire ecosystems. Changes in environmental conditions, such as light pollution or climate fluctuation, can disrupt these natural cycles. This disruption may have cascading effects on behavior and reproductive success, altering the balance of ecosystems. Understanding the nuances of these rhythms illuminates the delicate interdependencies that sustain life, revealing how even the smallest creatures play vital roles in the web of existence. Sleep in insects manifests through distinct stages, often serving functions analogous to those observed in larger animals. Research indicates that many insects experience periods of deep sleep characterized by reduced responsiveness and decreased activity. In this region, the physiological changes mirror the slow-wave sleep found in mammals. Such a state is crucial for consolidating memories and reinforcing learning, particularly in species like honeybees, which rely heavily on complex navigation skills. The lighter sleep stages, however, exhibit different characteristics. During these phases, insects may retain some awareness of their environment, allowing for a rapid response to threats. This duality highlights an evolutionary adaptation, balancing vulnerability with the necessity for restorative processes. In this context, the sleep patterns of fruit flies provide a fascinating case study. Their sleep cycles not only inform researchers about the basic mechanisms of sleep, but also suggest evolutionary pressures that shape these behaviors. Observations reveal that sleep duration and stages can vary significantly among different insect taxa. Some species display prolonged periods of rest, while others exhibit fragmented sleep schedules. This variability underscores the adaptive nature of sleep, suggesting that these insects optimize their sleep strategies according to ecological demands. The study of these sleep stages serves as a window into the broader complexities of insect behavior and ecology, emphasizing the interconnectedness of all living organisms. Sleep architecture in honeybees reveals intricate patterns that contribute to their overall health and functionality within the hive. Research indicates that honeybees experience two distinct types of sleep: quiescent sleep and a deeper, more restorative state. Quiescent sleep is characterized by reduced movement and lower metabolic rates, allowing them to conserve energy during periods of inactivity. This phase is essential for maintaining hive cohesion, as it aligns with the communal nature of their existence. In contrast, the deeper sleep is marked by increased brain activity and specific neural oscillations, resembling phenomena observed in vertebrate sleep cycles. During this state, the bees display behaviors that suggest dreaming, potentially processing experiences or memories from their daily foraging activities. The presence of rapid eye movement, or REM-like states, suggests a level of cognitive processing that facilitates learning and adaptation. The duration of these sleep phases can vary based on environmental factors, such as temperature and humidity, reflecting the adaptability of honeybees to their surroundings. These changes in sleep architecture can influence foraging efficiency, communication, and overall colony health. Understanding these nuances not only sheds light on honeybee behavior, but also underscores their vulnerability to environmental stresses, further emphasizing the necessity for conservation efforts to support these vital pollinators. Dreaming in animals, particularly insects, serves as a fascinating area of study within ethology and neuroscience. Research indicates that many species, including bees, experience sleep states akin to REM sleep, where neural activity suggests the possibility of dreaming. This phenomenon provides insights into cognitive processes and memory consolidation, critical for navigating complex environments. In this context, dreaming may assist in encoding experiences and enhancing learning. For bees, Amphosis cell, these mental simulations could facilitate the retention of floral locations and the assessment of foraging strategies, crucial for survival. Such cognitive functions are not exclusive to bees. Studies have revealed similar patterns in other animals, including mammals and birds. The presence of dreaming in diverse taxa highlights a potential evolutionary advantage, allowing animals to process information and adapt behaviors in response to changing surroundings. This interplay between sleep and cognitive function emerges as a significant aspect of animal life. The implications extend to understanding the impact of sleep deprivation on behavior and decision-making. Insects deprived of rest demonstrate impaired foraging and reduced efficiency in their roles within the colony. These observations underscore the essential nature of sleep, including dreaming, as a foundational component of ecological health and stability. This delicate balance remains vital as environmental pressures continue to challenge the existence of these species. Cognitive abilities of honeybees are remarkable, showcasing sophisticated behaviors that extend beyond mere survival. Research has demonstrated their capacity for problem-solving, learning, and memory retention. These insects navigate complex environments and communicate intricate information about food sources through dance-like movements, a testament to their advanced cognitive skills. And laboratory settings, Avārtsūds nātu kurezu computer skills, and laboratory settings, Avārtu kurezuds knots. Honeybees have exhibited the ability to remember specific floral scents and associate them with rewards. This association allows them to efficiently locate and exploit resources, ensuring the success of their colony. Color recognition plays a crucial role in their foraging behavior, guiding them toward the most beneficial flowers. Trials have shown that they can differentiate colors and patterns, using this information to optimize foraging efficiency. The phenomenon of sleep is equally crucial in enhancing these cognitive functions. During sleep, honeybees engage in memory consolidation, allowing them to strengthen their learned experiences. This process is vital for maintaining their complex social structure and ensuring the successful transmission of knowledge between generations. Environmental changes can disrupt these cognitive functions, leading to diminished foraging success and impaired communication within colonies. The intricate web of behaviors supported by their cognitive abilities underscores the importance of maintaining healthy ecosystems. As these insects navigate their surroundings, their cognitive prowess serves not only their needs but also the interconnected web of life, reflecting an evolutionary adaptation finely tuned to their roles within nature. The connection between memory and sleep in bees reveals a sophisticated interplay that enhances their foraging efficiency and social interactions. Research indicates that during sleep, specifically the rapid eye movement phase, these insects consolidate memories acquired throughout their active hours. This process enables them to retain vital information about floral locations, optimal foraging routes, and the presence of competitors or predators. Sleep serves as a mechanism for cognitive processing, allowing them to refine and store the intricate details necessary for survival. The neural architecture of bees demonstrates specialized pathways that engage during rest, further supporting the notion that these intervals are crucial for memory retention and recall. Observations show that when deprived of sleep, the ability to navigate and communicate diminishes significantly. This impairment highlights the essential role of rest in maintaining their efficiency and effectiveness as foragers. The quality of sleep correlates with their overall performance within the hive, influencing tasks such as nectar distribution and hive defense. In contrast, optimal sleep duration contributes to enhanced learning capabilities. This relationship underscores the importance of a balanced circadian rhythm and its impact on daily activities. Bees, strict social structures, exemplify a species where the synergy between memory and sleep is vital to sustaining their complex lives and the ecosystem at large. Nectar foraging behavior reveals a remarkable interplay between activity and rest. These insects venture into diverse floral landscapes, guided by an innate ability to communicate vital information regarding resource availability. The collection of nectar necessitates not only physical exertion but also cognitive processing, as they must remember the locations of flowers and the quality of resources. This intricate task requires an efficient use of memory, which is closely linked to the quality and duration of sleep. During periods of rest, bees engage in a unique sleep state characterized by a temporary paralysis and reduced responsiveness to external stimuli. This state allows for the consolidation of memories acquired throughout the day's foraging efforts. The importance of this sleep cannot be overstated. Without adequate rest, the efficacy of foraging diminishes, leading to suboptimal resource gathering. A decline in sleep quality can disrupt the ability to navigate complex environments, impeding their social roles within the hive. Observations indicate that variations in nectar availability directly influence their sleep patterns. During times of scarcity, foraging efforts intensify, but so does the need for recuperative sleep. The balance between these two activities, the impact of environmental factors on bee sleep, is profound. Variations in temperature and humidity can disrupt the delicate equilibrium required for restful slumber. Research indicates that warmer conditions may lead to shorter sleep durations, potentially diminishing the effectiveness of their foraging and communication. Bees thrive within a specific temperature range. Deviations can result in increased metabolic demands, which directly influence their need for restorative sleep. Light levels also play a crucial role in their sleep patterns. Bees are naturally attuned to the daily cycle, responding to the rising and setting sun with distinct behavioral changes. Artificial light, particularly in urban environments, can confuse these circadian rhythms, leading to fragmented sleep cycles. The constant glow of streetlights or illuminated structures creates a disorienting effect, impeding their ability to rest adequately. Further complicating this dynamic, the presence of pesticides and pollutants introduces additional stressors. Chemical exposure can lead to neurological impairments that disrupt normal sleep behavior. These substances not only affect their ability to navigate and forage, but also impact the fundamental processes that occur during sleep, such as memory consolidation and learning. Understanding these environmental influences is essential for the conservation of bee populations. Protecting their natural habitats and minimizing disturbances supports not only their well-being, but also the health of ecosystems that depend on their pollination services. And bee colonies, social structure plays a pivotal role in their daily activities and sleep patterns. Each member of the colony fulfills a specific function, contributing to the overall health and efficiency of the community. Worker bees, tasked with foraging, nursing, and defending the hive, exhibit a unique sleep behavior known as quiescence. During this status, they reduce their activity levels while remaining alert to potential threats. The queen, Central to reproduction and the colony's continuity, experiences sleep differently. Her primary function drives her to maintain a consistent cycle of rest and activity, ensuring that her presence supports the colony's structure. This division of labor not only optimizes resource allocation, but also highlights the intricate relationships among members. Workers engage in a phenomenon termed sleep synchronization, which strengthens social bonds within the colony. These synchronized rest periods help to enhance communication and cooperative behaviors, ensuring the colony operates cohesively. This communal approach to sleep fosters a shared sense of security that is vital for the colony's survival. Environmental factors also influence sleep patterns. Changes in light, temperature, and hive disturbances can disrupt the natural cycles. Understanding these dynamics provides insight into the delicate balance within these intricate societies, revealing the profound interconnectedness of their behaviors and ecological roles. Sleep deprivation studies in honeybees highlight the significant impact that rest has on their functioning and overall health. Researchers have meticulously observed these insects when deprived of sleep, noting alterations in their foraging patterns and social interactions. The absence of restorative rest leads to decreased efficiency in tasks critical for the survival of the colony. In controlled environments, bees subjected to sleep deprivation exhibit impaired cognitive abilities, including navigation skills and communication through the waggle dance. These studies indicate that the sleep cycles of honeybees are not merely a passive state, but a vital component of their physiological well-being. The disruption of these cycles triggers heightened levels of stress hormones, which can cascade through the colony, affecting the behavior of other members. The ramifications extend beyond individual bees, influencing the collective productivity and resilience of the hive. When observing the effects of sleep deprivation, researchers have also identified notable changes in the bee's immune response. A compromised immune system can render the colony vulnerable to pathogens and parasites, further underscoring the essential nature of sleep. The interconnectedness of sleep, health, and social structure becomes increasingly evident, revealing how these intricate dynamics are crucial for the survival of the species. As scientific inquiry continues, deeper understanding of these relationships may inform conservation efforts for honeybee populations facing numerous environmental challenges. Pesticides have been identified as a significant factor influencing sleep patterns among bees, disrupting their natural behaviors. Chemical exposure can alter the delicate balance of neurotransmitters, resulting in fragmented sleep cycles. This disruption affects their ability to perform essential tasks such as foraging, navigation, and communication within their colonies. The consequences of such alterations extend beyond individual bees, impacting the entire hive's productivity and resilience. Research indicates that certain pesticides, particularly neonicotinoids, can impair cognitive functions critical for survival. Bees exposed to these substances may struggle to remember floral locations or recognize fellow colony members. As they experience compromised sleep, their overall health declines, leading to increased mortality rates and diminished reproductive success. In the broader scope of the ecosystem, these effects ripple through the intricate web of pollination. Healthy bee populations are vital for the fertilization of numerous plants, contributing to food security and biodiversity. The decline in bee populations due to pesticide exposure poses a risk not only to agriculture, but also to the ecological balance. By recognizing the connection between pesticide use and the sleep patterns of bees, it becomes clear that strategies aimed at reducing chemical exposure could support their well-being. Such efforts may enhance their sleep quality, thereby improving their functionality and survival in an increasingly challenging environment. Sleep serves a crucial role in the immune function of various insect species. During periods of rest, physiological processes shift, allowing the immune system to engage in restorative activities. Immune responses are strengthened, creating a more efficient defense against pathogens. This phenomenon has been observed in diverse groups, revealing a consistent relationship between sleep and immune resilience. Insects engage in behaviors that indicate sleep, including decreased movement and heightened susceptibility to external stimuli. These behaviors facilitate a state in which the body can allocate resources to bolster immune defenses. Research indicates that sleep deprivation can lead to increased vulnerability to infections, further complicating survival strategies in a changing ecosystem. The immune system's activity during sleep highlights the intricate balance insects maintain between foraging, social interaction, and self-preservation. It is during these quiet periods that critical proteins and immune cells are synthesized, enhancing overall health and adaptability. The need for sleep becomes evident in this context, as it directly impacts longevity and reproductive success. Monitoring the effects of environmental stressors on sleep patterns can unlock insights into broader ecological implications. Such understanding may lead to deeper knowledge about how these organisms adapt to their surroundings. The connection between sleep and immune function underscores a fundamental aspect of insect biology, revealing the complexity hidden within these small yet vital creatures. The influence of temperature on insect sleep patterns is profound and multifaceted. In this realm, variations in thermal conditions can dictate not only the duration of sleep, but also its quality and the overall health of these organisms. Warm environments often lead to increased metabolic rates, which in turn can alter sleep cycles, resulting in shorter periods of rest. This adjustment serves as a necessary adaptation to ensure survival amidst fluctuating climates. Conversely, cooler temperatures tend to extend sleep duration. This prolonged state of rest allows for essential recovery processes to take place, including cellular repair and energy restoration. Insects, such as bees, exhibit a remarkable resilience to these changes, adjusting their sleep patterns in response to their immediate surroundings. In the context of seasonal variations, temperature plays a critical role in determining reproductive cycles and behaviors. As ambient conditions shift, so too does the necessity for rest, aligning with the life cycle of the colony. These adaptations showcase a sophisticated level of interaction between environmental factors and biological imperatives. The thermal sensitivity observed in insect sleep mechanisms highlights the intricate balance that governs their daily activities. Understanding this relationship provides deeper insight into the ecological dynamics at play, revealing how temperature not only influences sleep, but also the broader health of ecosystems. The sleep cycle of other insect species offers additional perspectives on these complex interactions within ecosystems. Various insects exhibit distinct patterns of rest, influenced by environmental conditions such as light and humidity. For instance, fruit flies experience a sleep state characterized by reduced activity and altered neural patterns, suggesting a restorative function similar to that observed in bees. This state is governed by circadian rhythms, aligning their behaviors with the cycles of their habitats. Ants demonstrate a different approach to sleep, engaging in short bouts of rest that contribute to their collective efficiency. Their sleep patterns are synchronized with colony activity, ensuring that the hive remains functional even during periods of downtime. This adaptability highlights the importance of sleep in social insects, where cooperation and communication are vital for survival. Moths and butterflies also navigate unique sleep cycles, often influenced by the availability of resources and predation risks. These insects may enter a state of torpor during unfavorable conditions, allowing them to conserve energy. The interplay between their sleep habits and environmental factors underscores the delicate balance present in their ecosystems. Research continues to unveil the nuances of sleep among various insect species, emphasizing its role in maintaining ecological stability and resilience. Each species' adaptations serve as a reminder of the interconnectedness of life forms, revealing the intricate web of relationships sustained within these environments. Genetic factors play a pivotal role in determining the sleep patterns observed among various insect species. Specific genes regulate circadian rhythms, influencing the duration and quality of rest. Research has uncovered that these genetic components can vary significantly between species, suggesting a complex evolutionary history. In the case of bees, certain genes linked to the production of neuropeptides have been identified, contributing to their sleep architecture. This region of study highlights that gene expression can change in response to environmental factors, impacting sleep behavior. For instance, temperature fluctuations and light cycles can trigger genetic responses that dictate sleep quality and duration. These adaptations are essential for survival, as they allow insects to optimize foraging and reproductive activities during favorable conditions. In addition to environmental influences, internal genetic mechanisms govern sleep. Variations in gene sequences can lead to differences in the sleep requirements and patterns among species. Some insects exhibit polyphasic sleep, characterized by multiple short bouts of rest, while others engage in monophasic sleep, consolidating their rest into a single, extended period. Such differences underscore the evolutionary pressures faced by insects, shaping their sleep needs and behaviors over time. Understanding these genetic influences may provide insights into the broader implications of sleep across the animal kingdom. Sleep plays a critical role in the mating behaviors of various insect species. This phenomenon is particularly evident in bees, where sleep patterns significantly influence reproductive success. Observations indicate that well-rested individuals exhibit increased mating frequency and enhanced mate selection, leading to healthier offspring. The connection between sleep and mating rituals extends beyond bees, encompassing a range of insects. Many species display distinct sleep cycles that coincide with their reproductive periods. These cycles often align with environmental factors, such as temperature and light availability, further emphasizing the intricate relationship between sleep and reproduction. During these cycles, physiological changes occur, preparing the body for the demands of mating. Hormonal fluctuations are observed, guiding behavioral patterns that are vital for successful courtship. The importance of sleep in these contexts highlights a fundamental biological rhythm that governs life processes. Insects that experience disruptions in their sleep patterns often demonstrate reduced mating success and altered reproductive strategies. This disruption can stem from environmental stresses or alterations in habitat, which may studying these connections not only enriches the understanding of insect biology, but also sheds light on the evolutionary pressures that shape sleep behavior. The role of sleep in mating serves as a reminder of the complexity and interdependence of life's processes within ecosystems. Artificial illumination disrupts the natural rhythms of this vital pollinator. Light pollution alters the nocturnal environment, confusing the circadian rhythms that govern sleep cycles. Bees, like many other organisms, have evolved to synchronize their activities with the day-night cycle, When exposed to artificial light, they experience a misalignment that can hinder their essential resting periods. This disruption may lead to increased stress levels, affecting their foraging efficiency and overall health. A lack of adequate rest diminishes cognitive functions, impairing navigation and communication. This region, once a sanctuary of darkness, now bears witness to a growing canopy of light that extends across urban landscapes. Consequently, the delicate dance between bees and their environment becomes increasingly fragile. Disrupted sleep not only impacts individual bees but also has cascading effects on entire colonies. Fertility rates may decline, and the ability to gather food diminishes. Virchow's research indicates that reducing artificial light in areas frequented by these insects could mitigate some of the adverse effects. Strategies such as shielding lights and minimizing unnecessary illumination can create a more conducive environment for restful sleep. New and small changes in lighting practices can contribute to the well-being of these essential pollinators, sustaining their populations and the ecosystems they support. Sleep patterns in honeybees play a crucial role in their foraging efficiency. During periods of rest, these insects undergo a unique form of sleep characterized by a state of immobility and decreased responsiveness. This phase allows them to conserve energy and process information gathered throughout the day. Research indicates that sleep promotes memory consolidation, enhancing their ability to navigate and locate resources effectively. The efficiency of foraging is closely linked to the quality of sleep experienced by honeybees. Well-rested bees demonstrate improved performance, showcasing increased accuracy in recalling the locations of flowers and the availability of nectar. These cognitive benefits translate into more efficient trips and higher foraging success rates. Without adequate sleep, bees may struggle to perform tasks. Environmental factors, such as temperature and light, influence sleep duration and quality. In warmer climates, bees may experience fragmented sleep due to extended daylight hours, leading to reduced foraging effectiveness. Understanding these dynamics can inform strategies to protect honeybee populations. By ensuring optimal conditions that facilitate restorative sleep, it becomes possible to bolster their foraging capabilities, thereby supporting the intricate balance of ecosystems reliant on their pollination services. The connection between sleep and foraging efficiency underscores the intricate relationship between behavior and environmental health. Insect development is profoundly influenced by sleep, a crucial component in the life cycles of these creatures. This state of rest facilitates vital physiological processes including growth, maturation, and metamorphosis. During the pupal stage, for instance, sleep enhances neural connections, preparing the insect for its transition into adulthood. As they undergo this transformation, rest plays a fundamental role in shaping behaviors essential for survival. Growth periods marked by sleep allow for cellular repair and the consolidation of memories. Insects, such as moths and butterflies, benefit from sleep by internalizing experiences that inform their navigation and reproductive strategies. Developing larvae often exhibit altered sleep patterns, which correspond to their metabolic needs and environmental cues. This balance between activity and rest is key to their successful emergence into the next stage of life. The influence of sleep extends beyond individual growth. It impacts population dynamics and ecological interactions. A well-rested insect is more adept at finding food sources, avoiding predators, and communicating with its colony. Disruptions in sleep patterns due to environmental stressors, such as pollution or habitat loss, may hinder these processes, leading to broader implications for ecosystems. Understanding the role of sleep in insect development offers insights into the delicate balance that sustains biodiversity and highlights the importance of maintaining healthy habitats. Metabolism in insects is intricately linked to their sleep patterns. Research indicates that during sleep, metabolic processes undergo significant changes, energy consumption decreases, allowing for the conservation of resources. This reduction is essential for survival, particularly in environments where food is scarce. The rhythmic cycles of rest facilitate not only energy conservation but also the repair and synthesis of crucial biomolecules. In this region, the metabolic state shifts, influencing behaviors associated with foraging and reproduction. It is during these quiet periods that growth hormones are released, further emphasizing the interconnectedness of sleep and overall vitality. Such mechanisms drive the emergence of new generations, ensuring that populations can thrive even in fluctuating ecosystems. The physiological aspects of insect sleep also reflect broader ecological dynamics. Disruptions in their sleep, often caused by environmental stressors, can lead to decreased reproductive success and impaired foraging efficiency. These changes ripple through the ecosystem, affecting predator-prey relationships and plant pollination processes. Observations of sleep patterns in various insect species reveal that differing durations and intensities of rest can shape their developmental trajectories. This variability underscores the adaptive nature of these organisms, as they synchronize their metabolic needs with environmental conditions. Insects thus illustrate a remarkable example of how sleep influences survival at multiple levels of biological organization. Solitary insects exhibit distinct sleep patterns that differ significantly from their social counterparts. These individuals often demonstrate more erratic sleep cycles, dictated by environmental factors such as temperature and light, which influence their foraging behavior and reproductive strategies. In solitary species, sleep serves to conserve energy and facilitate essential physiological processes without the immediate demands imposed by a colony. In contrast, social insects, such as bees and ants, engage in synchronized sleep patterns, which are crucial for the functioning of their colonies. This region of cooperation fosters collective efficiency, allowing for the sharing of resources and division of labor. During periods of inactivity, these social insects maintain communication with one another, often through pheromonal signals, ensuring that the colony remains coordinated in its activities. The differences in sleep behavior can also be traced to the ecological roles each insect plays. Solitary insects focus on individual survival, while social insects prioritize the health and productivity of the colony as a whole. This division of sleep strategies highlights the evolutionary adaptations that have arisen in response to their varying lifestyles. These contrasting approaches to rest reveal the complexities of sleep as a biological function, demonstrating how different life strategies shape the necessity and nature of sleep across the insect kingdom. The evolution of sleep mechanisms in bees showcases an intricate adaptation to their environment and lifestyle. Unlike solitary insects, bees exhibit a highly social structure that influences their sleep patterns. This communal existence necessitates a balance between individual rest and collective responsibilities. Worker bees, for instance, often engage in sleep episodes that last several minutes, allowing them to recharge while remaining alert to their hive's dynamics. Within the hive, the sleep architecture of bees reveals remarkable specialization. Forager bees, having the most demanding roles, experience more extended and deeper sleep periods, likely to support their memory and navigation skills. This phenomenon emphasizes the connection between sleep and cognitive processes. Their ability to recall floral locations and optimize foraging routes is essential for hive survival. Different species within the bee family exhibit variations in sleep duration and depth, shaped by ecological pressures and life history traits. The influence of environmental factors such as temperature, light, and food availability further modifies these sleep patterns. The synchronization of sleep among hive members also plays a critical role in maintaining hive function, promoting efficiency in tasks like brood care and resource gathering. These adaptive mechanisms underscore the evolutionary significance of sleep, illustrating its role as a vital component in the success of bee colonies across diverse habitats. Neurotransmitters serve as the chemical messengers that regulate sleep patterns in insects, influencing their behavior and physiological processes. In bees, specific neurotransmitters such as octopamine and serotonin are pivotal in modulating sleep cycles. These compounds interact with various receptors in the central nervous system, promoting states of rest and activity. Octopamine, often referred to as the insect equivalent of norepinephrine, plays a critical role in arousal and alertness. During periods of sleep, its levels decrease, allowing the organism to enter a state of restful inactivity. Conversely, serotonin, which is linked to mood and well-being, has been associated with the initiation and maintenance of sleep. Its fluctuations throughout the day create a rhythmic pattern that aligns with the bee's circadian cycle. In this context, sleep emerges not merely as a passive state, but as an active process, essential for cognitive functions, memory consolidation, learning, and even social interactions within the hive are intimately tied to the quality and duration of sleep. Disruptions in neurotransmitter balance can lead to impaired performance, affecting foraging efficiency and colony health. The intricate dance of these neurotransmitters illustrates the complexity of sleep regulation in bees, revealing how deeply intertwined their survival strategies are with the nuances of rest. Such processes highlight the remarkable adaptability of these creatures in their quest for ecological success. The role of sleep in honeybee navigation extends far beyond simple rest. Sleep facilitates neural processes that refine the spatial memory crucial for foraging and hive orientation. During slumber, brain activity patterns can mirror those experienced during their waking flights, reinforcing the pathways necessary for efficient navigation. This phenomenon underscores the intricate relationship between rest and cognitive function in these pollinators. Honeybees exhibit unique sleep patterns, characterized by brief bouts of deep sleep interspersed with periods of alertness. During these moments, they may recall the locations of flowers and potential foraging sites, enhancing their ability to return to the hive after long distances. This cognitive rehearsal is vital, especially considering the vast landscapes they traverse in search of nectar and pollen. The influence of environmental factors on sleep patterns also warrants attention. Light levels, temperature fluctuations, and the presence of pheromones can all modulate sleep duration and quality. Such adaptations ensure that these insects remain synchronized with their ecological surroundings, optimizing their foraging efficiency. Research indicates that disruptions to sleep can impair navigation abilities, leading to increased foraging errors and reduced colony productivity. Understanding the delicate balance between rest and activity in honeybees provides valuable insights into their survival strategies and the broader implications for ecosystems reliant on their pollination services. Sleep plays a crucial role in hive communication among honeybees, facilitating the transmission of vital information during periods of rest. These insects engage in a form of communication that is subtle yet essential for colony cohesion. The rhythmic vibrations produced during sleep serve as a means of signaling to other members of the hive, reinforcing social bonds and maintaining order. In this environment, the presence of resting bees contributes to a stable atmosphere, allowing for the internal dynamics of the colony to thrive. When honeybees awaken, they emerge with enhanced cognitive functions, ready to relay messages regarding foraging locations or potential threats. This exchange of information is fundamental to the hive's survival, ensuring that all members remain synchronized in their activities. Research indicates that sleep deprivation can severely impair these communication processes, leading to disarray within the colony. Bees that experience inadequate rest exhibit diminished foraging efficiency, and reduced alertness to hive needs. The implications of disrupted sleep extend beyond individual health, impacting the collective performance of the hive. This intricate web of communication highlights the sophistication of honeybee society. It showcases the necessity for adequate rest, not only for individual bees, but also for the overall functionality of the colony. In the grand scheme of ecosystems, these dynamics reinforce the interconnectedness of all living organisms. The influence of sleep on reproductive success emerges as a critical factor in the life cycle of bees. Research indicates that rest, or sleep, significantly affects their ability to perform essential tasks, foraging, communication, and observations reveal that worker bees, who often sacrifice their own reproductive potential for the hive, rely on sleep to maintain their physical health. This rest allows them to sustain their energy levels and cognitive functions necessary for optimal performance. In contrast, queen bees experience longer sleep durations, which correlates with their reproductive output. The queen's ability to produce eggs hinges on her sleep patterns, underscoring the importance of rest in sustaining a healthy colony. These nuances highlight the delicate interplay between sleep and reproductive success. Disruptions in sleep patterns, often due to environmental stresses or habitat loss, can lead to decreased reproductive rates. These implications extend beyond individual bees, affecting colony dynamics and, in turn, the entire ecosystem. Understanding these connections deepens insight into the health of bee populations and their roles as crucial pollinators, essential for the maintenance of biodiversity in agricultural and natural landscapes. The efficiency of pollination directly correlates with the rest patterns of these insects. Sleep, or the lack thereof, influences their foraging behaviors and cognitive functions. During periods of rest, neural connections strengthen, allowing for improved navigation and memory retention. These enhancements facilitate the identification of flowers and optimal foraging routes. When well rested, bees demonstrate increased accuracy and speed in their pollination endeavors. In contrast, sleep-deprived bees exhibit erratic flight patterns and diminished ability to locate floral resources. This inefficiency may result in a decreased transfer of pollen between flowers, impacting reproductive success in plants. The consequences ripple through ecosystems, affecting not only floral diversity but also agricultural yields. Research indicates that a well-defined circadian rhythm plays a pivotal role in maintaining pollination efficiency. The timing of sleep allows bees to synchronize with floral availability, maximizing their foraging potential. Observations reveal that certain species of flowers open and close at specific times, aligning with the diurnal activity patterns of their pollinators. Disruptions caused by environmental stresses or habitat loss can interfere with this delicate balance. Understanding the interplay between sleep and pollination behavior enhances conservation efforts, ensuring the survival of both bees and the ecosystems they support. The intricate relationship underscores the importance of maintaining healthy environments for these vital organisms. Sleep serves a crucial role in the overall health and longevity of insects. In bees, specifically, the duration and quality of sleep can directly impact their lifespan and productivity. Research indicates that sufficient sleep helps in the consolidation of memories and learning, essential for foraging and navigation. The absence of adequate rest often leads to diminished cognitive functions, affecting their ability to communicate with the hive and locate food sources. In this intricate ecosystem, the sleep patterns of these pollinators reveal a complex interplay between activity and rest. During periods of inactivity, their metabolic processes slow down, allowing for cellular repair and energy conservation. This regenerative phase is vital, particularly in environments where resources fluctuate seasonally, as colonies face various challenges, including habitat loss and pesticide exposure. The stresses can disrupt their natural sleep cycles, leading to broader implications for colony survival. The variations in sleep stages among different insect species highlight the evolutionary adaptations that have occurred to enhance resilience. Some species exhibit polyphasic sleep, while others have distinct sleep cycles that align with their foraging activities. These adaptations reflect a delicate balance between survival needs and environmental pressures, illustrating the profound influence of sleep on insect vitality and the functioning of ecosystems at large. Fatigue manifests in various ways, shaping the behavior of bees as they navigate their surroundings. When energy reserves deplete, these insects exhibit diminished foraging efficiency, leading to a decline in nectar collection. This reduction impacts not only individual health, but also the overall productivity of the hive, as each worker plays a vital role in sustaining the community. A fatigued bee may struggle to communicate effectively with its peers, hampering the intricate signaling necessary for successful foraging activities. The ramifications extend beyond immediate productivity. Prolonged fatigue can lead to impaired decision-making, increasing the likelihood of erratic flight patterns and collision with obstacles. This disorientation poses additional risks, making bees more susceptible to predation and environmental dangers. Poor navigation skills can also result in bees becoming lost, unable to return to their hive, thereby diminishing the workforce. The physiological effects of fatigue are equally significant. As fatigue accumulates, the immune system weakens, leaving bees vulnerable to pathogens and disease. This susceptibility can devastate colonies, compounding the challenges posed by environmental stresses. Observations of bee populations reveal a direct correlation between sleep duration and overall hive health. Insufficient rest leads to an increase in mortality rates, underscoring the critical nature of sleep in maintaining the vitality of these essential pollinators within the ecosystem. This critical nature of sleep becomes increasingly precarious as climate change alters the delicate balance of the environment. Rising temperatures and unpredictable weather patterns disrupt the natural rhythms of hives. The bees, reliant on a stable ecosystem, face challenges that extend beyond foraging for food. Elevated heat levels can induce a state of hyperactivity, preventing these vital creatures from entering restorative sleep. In this altered climate, the availability of flowering plants fluctuates unpredictably. This inconsistency forces bees to adapt their foraging behavior, often sacrificing the essential periods of rest required for their cognitive function and overall health. Stressors such as increased competition for diminishing resources contribute further to chronic sleep deprivation within the colony. The consequences of these disruptions are far-reaching. Reduced sleep directly impacts the ability of bees to communicate effectively, navigate their surroundings, and maintain hive organization. This disarray can lead to inefficient pollination, threatening the resilience of entire ecosystems. The cumulative effect of climate change on hive sleep patterns hints at a grim future for these indispensable insects. As their ability to thrive diminishes, the implications ripple outward, affecting agricultural productivity and the intricate web of life that depends on their industrious efforts. The decline of bee populations has prompted investigations into the environments they inhabit, revealing the presence of sleep-inducing chemicals that might play a crucial role in their rest patterns. These substances, often derived from floral sources and surrounding vegetation, can influence the duration and quality of sleep experienced by these pollinators. Compounds such as terpenes and phenolics, abundant in nectar and pollen, are particularly significant. Research indicates that exposure to certain volatile organic compounds can induce a more profound state of rest, promoting recovery and resilience. In this region, the flora acts not only as sustenance, but also as a catalyst for optimal sleep. The interplay between these chemicals and the bee's neurobiology demonstrates a delicate balance that must be maintained to ensure their well-being. The loss of biodiversity in many ecosystems threatens this intricate relationship, with fewer plants producing these essential compounds. Bees may struggle to obtain the restorative sleep necessary for their survival. This disruption contributes to a cycle of decline, where insufficient rest leads to diminished foraging efficiency and increased vulnerability to environmental stresses. Understanding the role of these sleep-inducing chemicals may offer insights into preventative measures for bee conservation. Preserving the natural habitats that support these interactions is critical, not only for bees but for the broader ecological systems reliant on their presence. Sleep serves a vital role in managing stress levels within bee communities. Research indicates that sleep patterns affect their foraging efficiency and overall health. In the absence of adequate rest, bees exhibit increased agitation, which directly impacts their ability to navigate and communicate effectively. These disruptions can lead to disorientation, resulting in a decrease in their foraging success. And these stressors within their environment, such as pesticide exposure and habitat loss, further exacerbate the need for restorative sleep. This region, often subjected to human influence, presents challenges that may affect the circadian rhythms of these insects. A disturbed rhythm leads to impaired memory formation and diminished learning capabilities, hindering their ability to locate food sources and return to the hive. In a colony, the stress experienced by individual bees can manifest throughout the group, as collective behaviors are tightly interwoven. When certain individuals do not receive sufficient sleep, the overall productivity and resilience of the hive decline. The interconnectedness of these tiny ecosystems highlights the importance of stress management, not only for the individual bee but for the colony's survival. Research continues to explore the nuances of sleep as it relates to stress in bees. Understanding these dynamics may provide insights into how to better protect these essential pollinators and their ecosystems amid increasing environmental pressures. The role of dreaming in memory consolidation is a fascinating aspect of insect behavior. Research indicates that sleep, particularly the dreaming phase, plays a crucial part in processing experiences and learning. This phenomenon has been observed in bees, where the neural activity during sleep closely mirrors that of their waking moments. The consolidation of memories allows these pollinators to navigate complex floral landscapes, optimizing their foraging efficiency. In this region, the intricate pathways of flowers and the timing of their blooms are vital for survival. Bees rely on stored memories to identify the most rewarding sources of nectar and pollen. The ability to recall these experiences enhances their foraging success, ensuring they can meet the nutritional needs of their colonies. The neural connections formed during sleep are believed to reinforce these vital pathways, solidifying the information gathered throughout the day. Observations of bee sleep patterns reveal distinct cycles, indicating periods of rest and heightened neural activity reminiscent of mammalian REM sleep. This suggests a deeper cognitive process at play, one that enables these insects to adapt to their dynamic environments. The implications of such findings extend beyond the bees themselves, shedding light on the broader significance of sleep in the animal kingdom, where memory and survival are intertwined. Understanding this interplay provides a clearer picture of the ecological roles of these vital species. Research into the sleep-dream connection in non-mammalian species reveals a fascinating complexity. Insects, such as bees, exhibit unique sleep patterns that differ significantly from those observed in mammals. Sleep in these creatures is characterized by periods of inactivity, during which neural activity can mirror that of waking states. This phenomenon suggests a potential for dreaming, a hypothesis that has gained traction among scientists. During these dormant phases, neurological studies indicate a consolidation of experiences, possibly akin to memory processing seen in higher vertebrates. It is during this time that the brain's circuitry reconfigures, allowing it to integrate sensory information gathered throughout the day. Such activities could enhance foraging efficiency and navigational skills, essential for their survival. The implications extend beyond bees. Research on other insects, including fruit flies, highlights similar sleep characteristics. These organisms engage in distinct sleep states, which may facilitate learning and adaptation in their environments. This connection between sleep and cognitive function connects various species, illustrating a shared evolutionary necessity for rest. Sleep serves as a fundamental biological process, contributing not only to individual health, but also to the resilience of entire ecosystems. By understanding these mechanisms, researchers can better appreciate the intricate web of life that sustains both insects and their habitats. Through this lens, the significance of restful periods in non-mammalian species comes into sharper focus. Theoretical implications of bee dreaming suggest profound insights into the cognitive and sensory capabilities of these insects. Research indicates that during sleep, certain neural patterns emerge, mirroring those observed in mammals. This points to a potential convergence in the evolution of sleep functions, regardless of the species in question. Such parallels raise questions about the necessity of dreaming in creatures with vastly different biological structures. Investigations into the sleep stages of bees reveal distinct electrical activity fluctuations, akin to what is seen in more complex organisms. These patterns may facilitate memory consolidation, enabling bees to navigate their environments with enhanced accuracy. This region of study may offer pathways to understanding how bees process information related to foraging and communication. The implications extend beyond cognitive functions, touching on the social structures within colonies. Analyzing the sleep patterns of worker bees provides insights into their roles and responsibilities. The interdependence of rest and productivity shapes the colony's dynamics, illustrating a delicate balance between individual needs and communal obligations. Understanding these phenomena invites a re-evaluation of insect intelligence and emotional experiences. It encourages a broader exploration of biological systems where the capacity for complex thought and adequate rest may not be exclusive to mammals. The quiet life of bees, intertwined with their need for dreams, demonstrates the intricate web of life that permeates our planet. For Yuval Kwetala, cultural significance surrounding insect sleep has long been woven into the fabric of human history. Various civilizations have regarded these creatures not merely as pests or pollinators, but as symbols imbued with deeper meanings. In ancient Egypt, the humble bee was a representation of royalty and power, revered for its industrious nature. This connection often extended to the concept of dreams, where the states of these insects became metaphors for human aspirations and ambitions. Literature and art throughout history have frequently embraced these associations, reflecting an understanding of the natural world that transcends mere observation. The sleep of insects has been portrayed as a gateway to mysterious realms, with artists and poets drawing parallels between the serene slumber of bees and the profound experiences of human dreaming. Folklore often includes tales in which the slumber of insects fosters connections between the mundane and the ethereal. Science has also played a pivotal role in shaping perceptions. Studies of insect behavior reveal that sleep is not a trivial aspect, but a critical function for survival, echoing the importance of rest in human life. This shared necessity underscores a deeper connection between species, where the rhythms of life and rest bind both insects and humans in a shared narrative of existence. Such layers of significance highlight the reverence humans have cultivated for these small yet profound beings. Raz astes dushan astet slags. We ser astanes mortas understet slenchen zit. This domain is expanding rapidly, fueled by advances in technology and methodology. Cutting-edge imaging techniques allow scientists to observe neural activity during sleep states, providing a clearer picture of the cognitive processes at play. These developments may soon clarify the intricate connections between sleep and memory in insects, particularly in social species like bees. But the implications extend beyond mere curiosity. Understanding the sleep patterns of these organisms could lead to breakthroughs in agriculture and biodiversity conservation. By grasping how insects regulate their sleep and rest cycles, strategies can be devised to support their health and productivity. This is vital, as the decline of pollinators poses a significant threat to ecosystems and food security. Collaborative research efforts are likely to emerge, incorporating interdisciplinary approaches that blend entomology, neuroscience, and environmental science. This collective pursuit may yield comprehensive models that predict how environmental changes influence insect sleep behaviors. The consequences of such studies could be profound, contributing to a more sustainable coexistence with these vital creatures. As investigations progress, the intricate dynamics of insect sleep will continue to reveal their essential role within the broader ecological framework. The ethical dimensions surrounding insect sleep studies warrant careful examination. Researchers grapple with the moral implications of observing and manipulating the sleep patterns of these creatures. The complexity of consciousness in insects remains a topic of debate, prompting questions about the capacity for subjective experience. Such considerations influence experimental design, often prioritizing minimal invasiveness and the well-being of these organisms. Protocols are established to ensure that any interventions do not cause undue harm. Behavioral responses to various stimuli are meticulously recorded. Emphasizing the need for humane treatment, researchers must weigh the potential scientific benefits against the ethical responsibility to protect these tiny beings. The implications extend beyond individual insects, influencing ecosystems where their roles as pollinators and decomposers are crucial. Methodologies often involve non-invasive techniques, allowing for the observation of natural sleep states without disruption. These approaches ensure that the integrity of the insect's behavior is preserved while contributing to a growing body of knowledge. Each study aims to illuminate the complexities of sleep and its functions, fostering a deeper understanding of life at all scales. On this region of inquiry, transparency in research practices enhances the ethical framework. Collaboration between scientists and ethicists underscores the commitment to responsible stewardship of the natural world. This ongoing dialogue is essential in navigating the intersection of scientific advancement and moral obligation. Technological advancements in monitoring insect sleep have transformed the understanding of their biological rhythms and behaviors. Sophisticated tools such as microelectrodes and miniature video cameras allow researchers to observe sleep patterns in unprecedented detail. These innovations make it possible to track the sleep stages of bees, revealing insights into their neural activity and responses to environmental stimuli. Data collection methods have also evolved, enabling researchers to gather vast amounts of information with minimal disturbance to the insects. Light-based sensors monitor movement, while advanced algorithms analyze patterns in activity and rest. This level of observation provides critical insights into the impact of environmental factors such as temperature fluctuations and pesticide exposure on sleep architecture. Research has shown that sleep plays a vital role in memory consolidation and foraging efficiency in bees. Understanding these processes through technological means offers potential applications in conservation and agricultural practices. By improving habitats and reducing stresses, it is possible to enhance the health and productivity of these crucial pollinators. The integration of technology with entomological studies continues to deepen knowledge and inform strategies for preserving insect populations. This scientific approach highlights the importance of maintaining biodiversity through informed decision-making and responsible stewardship of natural ecosystems. The future of insect research rests on these advancements, ensuring that vital species receive the attention they require. Interspecies interactions during sleep reveal complex relationships within ecosystems. In particular, bees and other pollinators exhibit fascinating behaviors that enhance their survival and productivity. Research indicates that these insects may share specific sleep patterns, influenced by environmental cues and the presence of neighboring species. The synergy among pollinators is evident in areas where diverse populations coexist. Flowering plants often thrive in regions frequented by bees, butterflies, and other insects, benefiting from the overlap in their foraging habits. This mutual dependence fosters a delicate balance, as these organisms rely on one another for sustenance and habitat stability. Observations suggest that sleep patterns among these species may synchronize, promoting efficient pollination. The rhythmic cycles of activity and rest create windows of opportunity for plants to attract a variety of pollinators, thereby enhancing genetic diversity. In urban environments, where natural habitats are fragmented, these interactions become increasingly vital. Pollinators must adapt to altered landscapes, often leading to shifts in their sleeping behaviors. Changes in light pollution and temperature can disrupt their circadian rhythms, affecting foraging efficiency and ethol. Studying these interactions provides insights into the resilience and adaptability of pollinators. Understanding how sleep influences their behavior offers a pathway to develop strategies for conservation, ensuring the continued functionality of these essential species within their habitats. Ecosystems rely heavily on the intricate relationships between organisms, particularly in the realm of pollinators. These beings serve as vital agents in the reproduction of many flowering plants, connecting the dots between flora and food production. Sleep, a largely underestimated component of their life cycle, plays a crucial role in this process. Research indicates that adequate rest enhances their foraging efficiency. The symbiotic relationship between bees and plants is profound. When bees engage in their nightly rest, they undergo processes that consolidate memory and optimize their foraging routes. This deep sleep contributes to better navigation during daylight hours, resulting in increased visits to blossoms and consequently more successful pollination events. The implications extend beyond the individual bees. An entire ecosystem hinges on these interactions. In agricultural settings, the presence of healthy bee populations directly correlates with crop yields. Diverse crops such as fruits, vegetables, and nuts depend on pollination, which, in turn, relies on the well-being of these insects. Disruptions in their sleep patterns can lead to reduced effectiveness as pollinators, thereby diminishing food production. Monitoring and preserving the sleep quality of these species is essential, not only for their survival, but also for the stability and productivity of our agricultural systems. Resilience to environmental stresses is intricately linked to sleep patterns in bees. This phenomenon reflects their ability to cope with fluctuating temperatures, habitat loss, and pesticide exposure. Sleep serves as a critical period for recovery, during which metabolic processes are regulated and the immune system is strengthened. These insects display a unique sleep architecture, engaging in cycles that allow for restorative phases essential for maintaining their health. In times of environmental strain, the quality and duration of sleep can significantly impact their capacity to forage and pollinate. Reduced sleep often leads to impaired cognitive functions, affecting navigation and memory. This decline can diminish their effectiveness within the ecosystem, resulting in decreased pollination efficiency. Moreover, stresses such as habitat fragmentation or exposure to chemicals can disrupt sleep cycles, further compounding the challenges faced by these pollinators. Research has indicated that even slight alterations in sleep can have cascading effects on the entire colony. The collective resilience of these insects relies on the well-being of each individual, making sleep a vital component in their survival strategy. Conservation efforts aimed at protecting the natural habitats of bees thus hold the potential to enhance their sleep quality, ensuring they remain effective agents in sustaining biodiversity. This interconnectedness emphasizes the importance of understanding and supporting their sleep needs within the broader context of environmental health. The concept of sleep debt in honeybees reveals a complex physiological response to inadequate rest. Honeybees, much like other organisms, exhibit behavioral changes when deprived of sleep. Extended periods without sufficient sleep can lead to a decline in their foraging efficiency and overall health. This phenomenon suggests that sleep serves not only restorative functions, but also critical roles in memory consolidation and navigation. Observations indicate that these insects may accumulate sleep debt over time, impacting their ability to perform essential tasks. In environments where foraging opportunities fluctuate, bees may sacrifice rest to gather resources, inadvertently increasing their sleep debt. The implications of this behavior extend to the hive, where the efficiency of the entire colony can be compromised by the fatigue of individual members. Sleep patterns in honeybees are closely linked to their circadian rhythms, influenced by environmental factors such as light and temperature. In periods of intense foraging, the balance between work and rest becomes precarious. Accumulated sleep debt may lead to diminished cognitive abilities, affecting their communication and coordination with hive mates. Understanding the dynamics of sleep debt in honeybees contributes to a broader comprehension of insect behavior and highlights the critical need for adequate environmental conditions that support their natural sleep cycles. Such insights reinforce the interconnectedness of ecosystem health and the welfare of these vital pollinators. The implications of sleep patterns on bee colony collapse disorder are profound. Research indicates that disrupted sleep cycles may significantly impact the ability of bees to perform essential tasks. Foraging efficiency suffers when rest is inadequate, leading to diminished resource collection. This decline in foraging can create a cascading effect. Sleep is crucial for memory consolidation in bees, directly influencing navigation and foraging behavior. Inadequate rest can impair their ability to locate flowers, which may result in insufficient food resources for the hive. As this cycle continues, the overall health of the colony deteriorates, increasing vulnerability to diseases and environmental stresses. Agolani collapse disorder presents itself as a multifaceted issue where the sleep patterns of these pollinators play a critical role. Factors such as habitat loss, pesticide exposure, and climate change contribute to the exacerbation of sleep disturbances among bee populations. Monitoring these patterns can provide valuable insights into the broader health of ecosystems. The depth of this issue extends beyond the immediate survival of bees. The loss of these pollinators signifies a potential disruption in agricultural productivity and biodiversity. Understanding the relationship between sleep and overall bee health may illuminate pathways to foster resilience within these vital communities, ensuring their survival and the stability of the ecosystems they support. Sleep recovery mechanisms in insects reveal intricate biological processes that enhance their well-being. During sleep, neural connections are reinforced, allowing for the consolidation of memories and learned behaviors. This phenomenon is particularly evident in bees, which rely heavily on foraging strategies and social communication. Sleep serves as a critical period for recovery, where metabolic processes adjust to replenish energy stores depleted by daytime activities. In this region, the physiological changes observed during sleep include a decrease in heart rate and a shift in metabolic rate. These adaptations promote energy conservation, enabling insects to recover from the demands of their active phases. The release of neurotransmitters plays a pivotal role in regulating this restorative process. Specific patterns of brain activity during sleep suggest that it is not merely a passive state, but an active phase of recovery. Observations indicate that sleep duration and quality can vary significantly among different species, influenced by environmental factors such as temperature and food availability. Foraging insects like bees may experience shorter, more fragmented sleep cycles, strategically adapting to optimize their foraging efficiency while still allowing for sufficient recovery. This delicate balance underscores the importance of understanding sleep biology in insects, particularly as environmental pressures continue to threaten their populations and habitats. The mechanisms of sleep recovery may hold keys to sustaining their vital roles in the ecosystem. Colony dynamics exert a profound influence on individual sleep requirements. In densely populated hives, the collective behavior of bees dictates the patterns of rest and activity. Worker bees engage in a specialized division of labor, which directly affects their sleep cycles. Those tasked with foraging exhibit varied sleep needs compared to those maintaining the hive's internal environment. The constant interactions within the colony create a complex hierarchy, where the demands of the group often take precedence over the individual's personal needs. In these bustling communities, environmental factors such as temperature and light levels play critical roles in sleep regulation. The hive's microclimate, shaped by the activity of its occupants, serves as a backdrop for individual rest patterns. Bees adapt their sleep behaviors in response to the colony's overall health, foraging success, and the presence of threats. A well-functioning hive fosters an environment where sleep can be prioritized, while stressors may lead to sleep deprivation. Research indicates that when colonies face disturbances or resource scarcity, individual bees experience disruptions in their sleep cycles. This can compromise their ability to perform essential tasks, thereby impacting the entire hive's productivity. The balance between individual needs and collective responsibilities remains crucial for sustaining not only the bees themselves, but also the ecosystems that depend on their pollination services. Sleep plays a pivotal role in the behavior modification of honeybees. During their resting periods, these insects undergo essential physiological processes that influence their daily activities. The duration and quality of sleep directly affect foraging efficiency and communication within the hive. Research indicates that periods of deep sleep enhance memory consolidation, enabling bees to better navigate foraging routes and optimize resource gathering. Observations reveal that sleep-deprived bees exhibit erratic foraging behaviors and reduced hive coordination. A lack of adequate rest impairs their ability to communicate the location of food sources through the waggle dance, a vital mechanism for informing hive mates. Without effective information sharing, the collective foraging effort diminishes. Older the Coltrist agwan wilthor diminishes older. In contrast, well-rested bees demonstrate improved social interactions. These interactions are essential for maintaining the hive's social structure and function. Sleep also appears to modulate the bees' response to environmental stimuli, allowing them to adapt to changing conditions with heightened awareness. Further studies indicate that sleep patterns may vary depending on the foraging demands placed on the colony. As the landscape shifts due to seasonal changes or human impact, the rhythm of sleep adjusts to meet the challenges of resource availability. This adaptability underscores the intricate relationship between sleep, behavior, and the survival of these essential pollinators. The role of sleep in hive defense mechanisms is critical. During periods of rest, bees exhibit heightened vigilance and responsiveness to potential intruders. This state of alertness allows them to process information about threats, consolidating memories of previous encounters with predators and rival species. Studies indicate that these periods of dormancy are not merely a pause in activity, but a strategic allocation of mental resources. The collective behavior of the hive can shift dramatically based on the sleep patterns of individual bees. When adequately rested, guard bees display improved decision-making, enabling a swift and coordinated response to intrusions. The presence of a sleeping cohort also contributes to a calming effect within the colony. This dynamic fosters a stable environment, reducing stress that could lead to erratic behavior. In addition, the communication systems utilized by these insects are often activated during rest. Pheromonal signals exchanged during sleep serve to strengthen social bonds and prepare the hive for defense mechanisms. The architecture of the hive itself may also play a role, with the physical structure providing security and quietude essential for recuperation. Understanding these processes reveals the complex interplay between sleep and survival. The collective well-being of the hive hinges on the balance between activity and rest, ensuring that every bee contributes to the colony's resilience. Exploring the genetic basis of sleep in Drosophila reveals intricate mechanisms underpinning this fundamental behavior. The fruit fly serves as a model organism due to its simplicity and genetic manipulability. Within its genome, specific genes have been identified, regulating sleep patterns and the duration of rest. Mutations in these genes can lead to significant alterations in sleep architecture, impacting overall activity levels. These findings suggest that sleep is not merely a passive state, but rather a complex process influenced by genetic factors. It emerges as a necessity for optimal functioning in both solitary and social insects. The interplay between neurotransmitters plays a pivotal role. For instance, the modulation of dopaminergic and serotoninergic systems impacts sleep-wake cycles, highlighting the biochemical pathways at work. From this research, the role of environmental factors, such as temperature and light, cannot be overlooked. These elements interact with genetic predispositions, shaping the sleep behaviors observed in Drosophila. The sleep mechanisms identified in this species provide insights into broader biological principles that may extend across the insect kingdom. Understanding these genetic foundations not only sheds light on the sleep of bees, but also contributes to the overarching narrative of how sleep evolved across various life forms, marking its significance in the survival strategies of diverse species. Cross-species comparisons offer valuable insights into the functionality of sleep across different organisms. This phenomenon manifests in various forms, each adapted to the specific ecological niches that species occupy. In mammals, sleep is characterized by distinct stages, including rapid eye movement, which is linked to memory consolidation and learning. The complexity of these stages provides a window into the cognitive processes that occur during rest. All day, in contrast, the sleep patterns of insects, particularly bees, reveal a different evolutionary adaptation. They exhibit periods of inactivity that serve essential roles in energy conservation and behavioral regulation. This region of insect behavior highlights the potential for sleep to maintain homeostasis and enhance foraging efficiency. Observations indicate that sleep in bees is influenced by environmental factors, such as light exposure and the availability of resources, suggesting a highly adaptive mechanism. Larger vertebrates, such as birds and reptiles, display variations in sleep architecture that reflect their predatory or prey status. These differences emphasize the evolutionary pressures that shape sleep functionality across species. The core necessity of sleep persists, acting as a unifying factor in the life cycles of both simple and complex organisms. This interconnectedness underscores a fundamental biological imperative, illustrating a shared evolutionary heritage that transcends the boundaries of taxonomy and physiology. Sleep research methodologies in entomology have evolved significantly, employing diverse techniques to unveil the mysteries of insect slumber. Observational studies often involve monitoring behavior in controlled environments, allowing researchers to analyze variations in activity patterns and rest periods. This region of study utilizes video recordings to capture minute movements, offering insights into the intricacies of sleep cycles. Electroencephalography serves as a pivotal tool, enabling the measurement of electrical activity in the brain. This approach reveals distinct sleep states, akin to those observed in vertebrates, characterized by periods of quiescence and more active brain patterns. The data obtained from these recordings provides a clearer understanding of the neural mechanisms governing sleep in insects. Genetic manipulation techniques also contribute significantly to sleep research. By altering specific genes known to influence sleep regulation, scientists can observe resultant changes in behavior and physiological responses. This method allows for a more in-depth exploration of genetic factors that dictate sleep duration and quality. Field studies complement laboratory work, providing context for how environmental factors influence sleep patterns. Researchers track insect behaviors in their natural habitats, examining variables such as light exposure and temperature fluctuations. These investigations reveal a complex interplay between ecological conditions and sleep, illuminating how insects adapt their rest patterns to thrive in diverse environments. The health of pollinators hinges significantly on their sleep patterns. Rest plays a critical role in maintaining cognitive functions, which directly affects foraging efficiency and navigation skills. When deprived of adequate sleep, the ability of bees to locate flowering plants diminishes, leading to reduced pollination success. This decline in foraging capabilities not only impacts individual bees, but reverberates throughout the entire colony, affecting the broader ecosystem. Circadian rhythms govern these sleep patterns, aligning them with the availability of floral resources. In this region, variations in light and temperature influence when bees are most active, and when they retreat to their nests. The synchronization of sleep with environmental cues ensures that energy is conserved and utilized optimally. Healthy sleep contributes to memory consolidation, allowing bees to remember the locations of flowers and the timing of their availability. Sleep also influences the immune system of these vital insects. Adequate rest strengthens their defenses against pathogens and parasites, improving overall colony resilience. An interruption in sleep can lead to increased vulnerability, highlighting the delicate balance between rest and survival. This interconnectedness underscores the importance of preserving natural habitats, ensuring that pollinators have access to the resources they need for both foraging and resting. Proper management of these ecosystems, sleep and its role in insect pathology remains an area of growing interest. Insects, such as bees, exhibit distinct sleep patterns that contribute to their overall health and functionality. This state is characterized by reduced metabolic activity, decreased responsiveness to external stimuli, and specific postures that signify rest. Observations indicate that sleep is not merely a passive state, but a period for essential physiological processes. During sleep, neural connections strengthen, facilitating memory consolidation and learning. This process is particularly crucial for bees, which rely on complex navigation and foraging strategies. Disruptions to their sleep cycle can lead to impaired cognitive functions, affecting their ability to communicate and locate resources. The impact of sleep deprivation in insect populations is becoming increasingly evident, revealing links to increased susceptibility to pathogens. Insects display unique adaptations in their sleep mechanisms that are intricately tied to their environmental conditions. Certain species undergo periods of dormancy during adverse conditions, conserving energy and maintaining survival. This resilience is vital for ecosystems, as it ensures the continuity of pollination and plant reproduction. Research continues to shed light on the interconnectedness of sleep, health, and environmental factors. Understanding these dynamics is essential for preserving biodiversity and addressing the challenges faced by critical species like bees. The implications extend well beyond individual insects, influencing entire ecological frameworks and food webs. Urbanization introduces a multitude of stressors that disrupt the natural rhythms of bees. Altered landscapes replace diverse habitats with concrete and asphalt, diminishing the availability of flora essential for nourishment and nesting. This transformation leads to fragmented foraging areas, compelling these insects to travel greater distances in search of resources. Increased travel time can interfere with their circadian patterns. Outdoors all-day pollution presents another challenge, altering the nighttime environment. Extended exposure to urban lighting can mislead bees, disrupting their natural sleep cycles. This disruption may hinder their ability to process information and consolidate memories, crucial for foraging efficiency. Reduced access to natural cues such as moonlight further complicates their navigation, making it difficult to establish reliable foraging habits. The presence of pollutants in urban areas also poses risks. Pesticides and other chemicals infiltrate their habitats, contributing to stress and illness. Such conditions may exacerbate sleep disturbances, leading to impaired functioning within colonies. The decline in bee populations, driven by these urban pressures, threatens not only their survival, but the broader ecological balance. The intricate interdependencies forged over millennia are placed at risk, highlighting the delicate relationship between urban development and the well-being of these vital pollinators. Understanding these impacts is essential for mitigating future challenges in urban ecosystems. The influence of sleep on hive productivity is profound. Research indicates that sleep patterns among bees can directly affect their efficiency in foraging and communication within the colony. During sleep, neural connections are reinforced, allowing for improved memory and navigation skills. This rejuvenation leads to more effective foraging trips, with bees returning to the hive laden with nectar and pollen, essential for the sustenance of the colony. It is during the quiet hours of night that these insects experience a phase of rest characterized by a decrease in activity and heightened brainwave patterns, similar to those observed in other sleep-dependent species. The implications for hive dynamics are significant. Well-rested bees exhibit enhanced performance, displaying greater coordination and teamwork when engaged in nectar collection. Additionally, the timing of sleep can synchronize with environmental cues such as the availability of flowers. This alignment ensures that foraging efforts occur during optimal conditions, maximizing the resources brought back to the hive. The interplay between rest and productivity illustrates a complex relationship, one where the vitality of the hive hinges on the quality of sleep its members obtain. Adorja mi isa athanit the moan way inufinen thorolity an eftany, and influency their resilience in a changing world. Understanding this connection could offer insights into the preservation of these essential pollinators. The relationship between sleep and learning in insects presents a fascinating area of research. Various studies indicate that sleep plays a critical role in the consolidation of memories, a process that appears to be vital for survival. Insects, despite their small brains, exhibit complex behaviors that require learning and memory retention. This region of inquiry reveals that sleep contributes significantly to their ability to navigate their environments and locate resources. Experiments with honeybees have shown that those engaged in tasks that involve foraging display enhanced memory retention after periods of rest. It is during these moments of dormancy that neural connections strengthen, allowing for improved recall of floral locations, nectar availability, and other vital information. The distinct sleep patterns observed in these pollinators highlight the efficiency of their cognitive processes. In the context of social insects, such as bees, sleep facilitates not only individual learning but also collective behavior. The synchronization of rest cycles within colonies may enhance communication and task efficiency. Additionally, these cycles of wakefulness and rest ensure that individuals can adapt to changing conditions, optimizing their role within the hive. Voracase of deficiency continues. The intricate balance between sleep and learning in insects may reveal deeper understandings of their ecological significance and the vulnerabilities they face in a changing world. Intra-species communication among insects is profoundly influenced by their sleep patterns. During periods of rest, the neural processes involved in memory consolidation take place, enhancing the ability to convey information. This critical aspect allows individuals to better share vital cues regarding food sources, nesting sites, and potential threats. The quality of sleep, therefore, plays a significant role in the accuracy and effectiveness of these signals. When bees engage in their nightly slumber, their communication mechanisms undergo a transformation. The brain consolidates information gathered throughout the day, strengthening the neural pathways necessary for both pheromone production and vibrational signaling. These methods are essential for sustaining the complex social structure within the hive. Each member must remain attuned to the needs of the colony, and sleep serves as a regenerative process that sharpens these communicative abilities. The implications of disrupted sleep are noteworthy. A decline in sleep quality may lead to impaired communication, resulting in disorganized foraging and reduced colony efficiency. This vulnerability is exacerbated in the face of environmental changes, such as habitat loss and pesticide exposure. Understanding these dynamics highlights the importance of sleep not only for individual well-being, but also for the survival of the entire colony, reinforcing the interconnectedness of life within this delicate ecosystem. Interactions between bees and humans reveal a complex relationship shaped by the nuances of sleep. The significance of rest for bees extends beyond their immediate health, influencing pollination patterns and agricultural productivity. Adequate sleep allows these insects to process experiences, which enhances their navigation skills and foraging efficiency. This, as in turn, affects the yield of crops, linking human agricultural practices to the sleep cycles of these pollinators. Research indicates that when bees experience disruptions in their sleep, their ability to communicate and work collaboratively diminishes. This impaired functionality can lead to reduced crop pollination, which has cascading effects on food production and biodiversity. The reliance on bees for pollination underscores the need for humans to understand and protect their habitats, preserving the conditions necessary for restful periods. Maintaining biodiversity within ecosystems fosters a more resilient environment for both species. Practices such as sustainable farming and reduced pesticide use create a healthier space for bees, allowing them a restful existence. In this way, the dynamics of human influence on bee populations highlight a shared responsibility. Recognizing the interconnectedness of life, the well-being of these essential pollinators can be seen as a reflection of human actions and choices, leading to a more sustainable coexistence. The importance of sleep in this context serves as a reminder of nature's intricate balance. The future of pollinator conservation emerges as a critical area of study, intertwining with insights gained from sleep research. Understanding the sleep patterns of bees and other pollinators can illuminate their overall health and efficiency. Evidence suggests that sleep deprivation negatively impacts foraging behavior, which in turn affects plant reproduction and ecosystem stability. This connection underscores the urgency of preserving habitats that support diverse pollinator populations. Research into sleep patterns reveals that it is not merely a state of inactivity, but a vital phase for cognitive processing and memory consolidation. As scientists explore the specific sleep stages of insects, they uncover parallels to higher organisms, indicating that sleep may play an essential role in their learning and foraging strategies. This understanding could inform conservation efforts, allowing for targeted interventions to protect these critical species. Increased awareness about the significance of pollinators has prompted initiatives aimed at habitat restoration and pesticide regulation. These actions are essential for fostering environments where bees can thrive and engage in their natural behaviors, including the necessary cycles of rest. As research continues to unfold, it becomes clear that the health of pollinators is deeply interconnected with the health of ecosystems. The preservation of these vital creatures, the behavioral ecology of sleep in social insects, reveals intricate patterns and functions that are essential for colony survival. Sleep serves as a restorative process, not only for individual members but also for the functionality of the hive. In bees, specific sleep stages are observed, characterized by unique brain activity that mirrors some aspects of mammalian REM sleep. This phenomenon suggests that dreaming may play a significant role in memory consolidation and problem-solving. In this region, the activity patterns of worker bees illustrate a division of labor influenced by their sleep cycles. Those engaged in foraging exhibit a distinct sleep behavior compared to those tasked with brood care. These variations ensure that different roles within the colony are performed efficiently, even as individual needs for rest and recovery are prioritized. The rhythmic nature of their sleep contributes to the overall health of the colony, allowing for synchronized activities that enhance survival. Communication among bees also hinges on their sleep habits. The exchange of information regarding food sources and environmental conditions is dependent on their cognitive faculties, which are rejuvenated during sleep. When these vital creatures experience disruptions to their rest, the repercussions can be profound, potentially impacting foraging efficiency and the broader ecosystem stability. Sleep plays a critical role in behavioral plasticity, allowing insects to adapt to changes in their environment. This adaptability is essential for survival, particularly in the face of fluctuating food sources and habitat alterations. The neurobiological mechanisms underlying sleep enable these organisms to process experiences and consolidate memories, fostering learning and decision-making. In this context, sleep serves as a foundation for flexibility in behavioral responses. An insect's ability to adjust its activities according to environmental cues is influenced by the quality and duration of its rest. For instance, adequate sleep enhances the capacity to navigate complex floral landscapes, optimizing foraging patterns that benefit not only the individual but also the entire colony. Furthermore, this region's interconnectedness reveals that sleep disruptions in one species can ripple through the ecosystem. Pollinators like bees facilitate plant reproduction, affecting the growth and health of entire habitats. Should their sleep patterns be adversely impacted, the consequences extend beyond individual health, potentially leading to diminished biodiversity. Though intricate balance maintained by these relationships underscores the importance of understanding sleep in insects. Ongoing research continues to unveil the complexities of this phenomenon, contributing to the broader scientific discourse surrounding ecological resilience and the interconnectedness of life. The realm of sleep in insects remains a vital area of exploration. The mechanisms of sleep in honeybees reveal intriguing connections to neuroplasticity. During sleep, these insects undergo significant changes in brain structure and function, enabling them to adapt and learn from their experiences. This region of the brain, particularly the mushroom bodies, exhibits enhanced synaptic connections during rest, suggesting a process of memory consolidation. Sleep allows for the reinforcement of pathways that are critical for navigation and communication within the hive. In instances of foraging, honeybees gather extensive information about their environment. The act of sleeping appears to facilitate the processing and storage of this information, enhancing their ability to return to rich floral sources. The rhythmic patterns of their sleep cycles correlate with periods of heightened neural activity, indicating a synchronization of rest and cognitive function. Interestingly, studies have shown that sleep deprivation in honeybees leads to impaired performance in tasks requiring memory and learning. The absence of adequate rest can significantly diminish their foraging efficiency, which in turn affects the entire colony's survival. As bees dream, they may engage in a form of rehearsal, refining their strategies for foraging and navigation. This phenomenon underscores the importance of sleep not only for individual bees, but also for the collective health of the hive. Understanding these dynamics offers insight into the broader implications of sleep across various species. The intricate connections between sleep and dreaming in insects reveal profound biological imperatives. Insects like bees exhibit distinct sleep patterns that serve not merely restorative purposes, but also facilitate memory consolidation and learning. Observations indicate that during periods of inactivity, brain activity mirrors that found during waking hours, suggesting a form of cognitive processing akin to dreaming. This phenomenon underscores the complexity of insect behavior, showcasing how even the smallest of creatures engage in sophisticated mental activities. The importance of such processes extends beyond the individual, influencing social structures within colonies. The synchronization of sleep among worker bees ensures the hive operates efficiently, enhancing foraging success and communication. The evolutionary significance of dreaming in insects raises questions about the origins of sleep itself. Adaptive advantages derived from these behaviors suggest a shared evolutionary history across diverse taxa. Insects, with their unique neural architectures, challenge preconceived notions about the necessity of sleep, prompting a re-evaluation of its fundamental role in animal life. Such insights into the world of bees and other insects illuminate pathways for understanding sleep's functions across the animal kingdom. These findings compel a deeper exploration of sleep's evolutionary roots, emphasizing the connections between cognitive processes and survival strategies in the natural world. The study of insect sleep